Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all already know what to do. Please, please, please make sure you like the video as you come on in the room. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are here to react to the Love and Marriage Huntsville trailer and the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14 reunion trailer, baby. Who is Latoya Hutchison, honey? Anyway, child, let's get into it. All right, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can everybody hear me? Can y'all hear me all right? Can y'all hear me all right? Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Well, y'all already know what to do. When you come on in the room, please, please, please make sure you like the video. Make sure if you are already not subscribed to the channel, that you subscribe to the channel, child. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, child. But y'all know how we do. I like to make sure I say good morning to everybody. Last Gas and Gossip says, love the thumbnail. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I have to do something a little different. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Chef Don Don Miles in chat. Happy Saturday, Sunday, and love the thumbnail. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Magichi, good morning. Tiriana, good morning. And I'm probably saying that so wrong. I apologize. Kat, good morning, good morning. Linda Gamble, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Monique King. Miss Linda Gamble says, how are you, Chef Don? I am doing good this morning. Doing good this morning. Um, Woke up this morning and I'm grateful for it. Good morning, Monique King. Yes, phenomenal black woman. Good morning, good morning. Chris Maxwell, good morning. Latoya Patrice Hutchison. Child, I was like, who is that? Good to see you. Yes, talk about Ralph's aliases. And Marho got 72, okay? Good morning, Miss B. Good morning. Just simply says, yes, we can hear you. Okay, perfect, perfect. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday morning, as Chef Down Down and Down Down. Happy Sunday morning to you as well, Nikki. Just being me. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, y'all, now listen. Um, we are getting a double whammy, okay? So let's start off with the Real Housewives of Atlanta, honey. Um, okay. So yeah, I know that that's Marlo's real name. I was being funny because we hadn't heard it before now. Um, Good Sunday morning. Good morning, Simply Elegant One. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so I do want to start off with the um, good morning, Chef and fellow Don Dons. Great way to start my birthday. Well, happy birthday. Y'all give Shirley a happy birthday shout out. Happy birthday to you, Shirley. Wishing you many, 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 many more. Happy, happy, happy birthday. I'm going to have to come up with like a birthday thing for my subscribers. So when it's y'all's birthday, y'all can, we can celebrate. We can celebrate, celebrate. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning, good morning. But again, yes, happy birthday to you. All right, give me just a second. Let's see. Oh, I don't think that's going to work. Give me just one moment, y'all. I should have already had this file together. Um, okay, I'm gonna just use this. I created. Okay. Yes, that's in you birthday love. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank y'all so much for the birthday love for Shirley. Yes, honey. Yes. Okay. So y'all, this is a thumbnail. If you have not paid attention, I did. Okay, there we go. If you have not paid attention, I did do a video to the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14 reunion looks. I'm putting them up here because, of course, y'all have seen channels that are playing like the Love and Marriage Huntsville trailer and the Real Housewives of Atlanta trailer. Unfortunately, y'all, I'm not doing that because both of them will strike your channel down, honey, and I don't have time for it. Okay, so we just gonna talk about it. I took notes. We're gonna talk about it, and then I'll get you guys' opinion on what you think. Okay, there are 48 people in the house. Y'all go ahead and make sure you like this video. Okay, now it starts off with a bunch of chirping, 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 chirping for some birds while they're arguing and going back and forth, right? And so Drew tells Sheree that that people have sent her cash apps to see Sheree's sex tape, child. I was like, what? Now, Drew, they sending you the cash apps to see Sheree? Huh? Say what now, Drew? Yeah, so we're gonna have to see what that's about, baby. Because I was like, say what now? Um, then Andy and Kenya says that they heard that Martell's D is a 10 out of 10. Yeah. I said, say what now? They said Martell's D is 10 out of 10. I was like, 10 out of 10. Well, okay, whatever. So Sheree says that baby, she is clickbait for Candy show. Now, if any of y'all watch Speak on It, Candy do not even be talking about Sheree like that. Come on now. You need to be clickbait, Sheree, for Candy. Candy don't even be talking about you on her show, and half the time she ain't even there. It's A1 and Don Juan doing it. So what's your smoke for, Sheree? What's your smoke for Candy for? What's your smoke for Candy for? Cause and then she try to say Candy ain't produced nothing. Now, in case of y'all been hiding under a rock, y'all know that Candy had went to WeTV and had got a show that was getting ready to air. That was gonna be Marlo's show about fashion and stuff like that. It was gonna be Funky Dineva and a couple of other LGBT, you know, influencers was going to be on the show with her. Well, they said that Marlo was not happy with the pay. And I think at some point you got to understand that you was on WeTV and you kind of got to work your way up. But she was on WeTV, and she didn't want to do the show that Candy had produced. She decided to be a friend on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, I want to clear something up. Y'all remember, Nene did not bring Marlo on to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It was Phaedra who brought Marlo on to try to get back at Nene, and it backfired in Phaedra's face. Y'all got to remember that, right? So Candy and Marlo's beef has been going on for a very long time since season 4, when Candy had the peacock hairdo, when her hair was flipped up and around the corner and all that kind of stuff. That's. So Marlo, anyway, Sheree, Candy is not using you for no clickbait, girl. So get out of here with that. Okay, so then Kenya reveals that nothing about Marlo is real, not even her name, baby, because her name is Latoya Hutchins. Honey, I was like, oh, I had to clutch my imaginary pearls when she said Latoya Hutchinson. But I can't wait to see Marlo's reaction to that, hon. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see what Marlo's reaction is to that. But child, I was like, not Latoya Hutchinson. I think that's wishful thinking part 1010. Carlos is part 1010. I don't even think Carlos believe that, but okay. Don't nobody want Martell dirty community D. Nobody but Sheree at this point, I guess. Martell doesn't give BD at all. Shrimp. Oh, not the shrimp. It's funny how Arion only ever talks about his mouth game and not his D game. Mm. Which is why I would just assume that what y'all heard, I'm wanting to know where y'all heard that from. Who told y'all that? Who told y'all that? They said they heard that Martell's D was a 10 out of 10. Who told y'all that? Where y'all heard that from? Candy hardly is even on speak on. Right. Candy barely did speak on it this season. Right. Marlo is an ungrateful old heifer. Heifer. Yeah, heifer. Yep, sneaky frauder. Ooh, not frauder. For Marlo, any money is good money. Given her status, been glad. She hasn't been glad of the opportunity Candy has given her. Child. Probably Mel Nika. Not Mel Nika. So, cause we finna get into that in just a minute. Cause I'm thinking people must be skipping past what the hell Mel Nika said in that trailer. Why is y'all skipping past that? We finna get into that in just a minute. In just a second. Just a second. Martell probably put it out. Child. Well, don't put that out because we don't believe it. Good morning, Chef Don Don in the chat. Happy Sunday. Blessings to all. Um, hey, also y'all, I did leave a message. I posted a message in Patreon to let y'all know that I do want to discuss the Tiffany Haddish thing, but I only want to do that in Patreon and members only. Okay. So I don't know, we may do that at some point today. We may do that at some point today. Um, I completely agree, just simply no BDE at all. Good morning, Juan Davis. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, so then Marlo says that she comes with Birkins, or the husbands come out, and Marlo says she came with Birkins to Africa. And Todd said, no, since you was dehydrated in Africa. I was like, ooh, I don't know why you keep coming at this man knowing good and well he finna clap back at you. And there's certain things that he probably know that you don't really think that he do know because he was a producer. Yeah, Marlo, I'm telling y'all, Marlo is something else. Marlo is something else. Okay, so then they talk about her break-in, child. And I found that to be coincidental, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Found it to be very coincidental that that hold on, y'all. YouTube is on some stuff this morning. Hold on a minute. Data unavailable. Well, it better be available. I need my coin. Quit playing with me, YouTube. What? Sorry, y'all. YouTube can be a little frustrating sometimes because they literally just demonetized this video and they ain't done nothing, they ain't showed nothing, they ain't said nothing crazy. Hey, y'all be tripping. Completely agree. Allegedly, he probably got an all right eat game, but no one knows where his mouth hasn't been. Oof, child. I wish you could see my face. That just turned my stomach a little bit. Oof. Oof. just simply. Mm, that just turned my stomach. Okay, so they talk about the break in and all that kind of stuff. Drew is flipping her hair uh near Sanya. Now, I heard somebody say that they was stretching. On Twitter, they were saying that Drew was assaulting Sanya. Girl, y'all need to quit that. Y'all need to quit that. That was not what that was. Now, do I always agree with Drew's antics? No, I don't. But um I was here for it because Sanya been petty all season. So I was here for it. Child. My stomach ain't been right since you said that. Oh, just simply. Oh my gosh. Okay. Candy gets upset with Marlo because Marlo is saying on a platform, public platform, that Candy does not help people, and we all know that Candy does help a lot of people. Marlo tears up talking about that these ladies be calling her a hoe, but they can't find one man that she done effed with. Well, I'm pretty sure we not gonna. You know what? I'm not even fit to go down that road. I'm not even fit to go down that road. And so it ends with with Martell, and this is giving me so produced. Martell calling Sheree, and Kenya picking up the phone and telling Martell to call Sheree back. That gave me so produced. It gave me Martell, you call Sheree when you child. I can't. I can't. Good good happy Sunday morning to all. Marlo is just vile and gutter. She's better off as a friend. Contessa gives more uh BDE vibe than Martell ever. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Not not Contessa. Not Contessa, honey. It's all fake shift online. Well, child, that time my stomach. Oof. Blooping, hey, Miss G. Completely staged. Yeah, it gave me so staged, child. How I feel about them. That's how I feel about them pictures and stuff too. Listen, y'all. I ain't say none of this before I got started. I ain't say none of this. So if you notice, I done a little bit something different. So please make sure you like and subscribe. I mean, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Um, I don't have any mods in the chat, I don't think. So if you'd like to bless the channel, you can via Cash App at Chef Don Don 2 or via Venmo at Chef Don Don 2. I just told y'all too, this video ain't being monetized for some reason. Mm. So I don't know what that's about, but we're gonna have to find out. Anywho, I'm here. Team stage, I'm here. Oh, okay, okay, cool. Thank you. Uh, PR relationship. Period. That's how that was. PR relationship. Nikki is here also. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. I'm reading the comments from StreamYard versus YouTube, so I couldn't really see. Okay, here we go. Let's get into this Love and Marriage Huntsville trailer, and then I will get into. Because let me tell y'all something. After seeing that Love and Marriage Huntsville trailer, this was definitely my reaction. It's so much on that trailer that I was like, what in the world is going on? Like, what in the world is happening here? Okay. So anyway, again, I'm not gonna play the Kenya was just singing Doja Cat. Andy don't know nothing about no Doja Cat, and Andy was the first one who said it. And Kenya then quoted the song, but Andy said it first. Go back and watch it. Yes. Okay, so I'm trying to pull up. I can't believe I still got this girl's live videos off up in my storage. It's too much. It's too much. So spicy. Child, it was so much. So I got notes when it comes to the Love and Marriage Huntsville trailer. Because again, y'all, I can't play it over here because they will strike my channel. Um, and I don't want no strikes or nothing. I need my coins. So we ain't gonna even do that. Okay, so whew, let's get into it. So the trailer starts off with a little bit of the fight that happened between Miss Wanda, Melanie, Martell, Marceau, Maurice, and all them people that were starting out there, right? So we get a cameo from Funky Dineva. And in this cameo that we get from Funky Dineva, he's pretty much telling Tisha that Wanda is messy and she is complicit in her silence, meaning she just doesn't say anything. Now, we've all seen that there have been several reality TV stars who just feel like their mother, they just won't say much to their mom. Like, let's just be honest. Mama Joyce used to be one that used to go below the belt and the gutter. And I think, to be honest with y'all, I really think Bravo said something eventually about that versus Candy having to say something to her because Candy felt like saying something to her mom was disrespectful. Same for Candace on Real Housewives of Potomac. Same with her. They kind of feel like if they say anything to their mom, they feel like they're disrespecting their mom. And I do know people like that in real life. So when they do it, I don't put it past them because again, I do know people who are like that in real life that won't say anything to their mom because they feel like they're coming off disrespectful just by saying anything to them, right? But anyway, Funky Dineva tells her that she has to do something about this, either sanction, 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 sanction Wanda from the events like Kimmy was trying to do last season. Okay. So anyway, Mel then tells Kimmy, and we actually saw this last season where Mel has to sit down with Kimmy, and she's talking to Kimmy about Mel Nika being her um, wedding coordinator or wedding planner, right? And she was saying that she thought that around that time that Mel Nika and Martell had something going on. This is what she's telling Kimmy. Now, Kimmy, I don't know if you didn't play telephone correctly. I don't know who didn't play telephone correctly. But anyway, hold on. Hold up, shawty. Wait a minute. LOL. YouTube is not monetizing the videos. They don't tell you why. No, they don't. They do not. That's the part that gets on my nerves. And I didn't even use no cuss words like that. And I ain't really even said nothing crazy. And I haven't even played none of the videos over here. So I don't know what that's about. Like I said, well, ever since last night, I've been seeing YouTube been on some stuff. But I'm gonna still keep the content coming for y'all. Keep it coming for y'all. And then y'all just ring up the Cash App and the Venmo, child. But I'm gonna bring the content to you. But they be playing. No, actually, they demonetized a couple of my videos. Child, it's a lot. I told y'all YouTube be on some stuff, and I kind of think it's us, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, you would think it would be different because I'm talking about stuff that's in the algorithm, but child, YouTube be on another level. Laugh, gags, and gossips. Good morning, my love. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. If you are you busy today? Are you busy today? Laugh, gags, and gossips. Or will you be busy in the next few minutes? Because I would like to know your thoughts on this Love and Marriage Huntsville trailer. Wanda needs a dog muzzle. Oh, not a dog muzzle, honey. Love and Marriage Huntsville trailer was full of too much. But is my girl Kimmy sick? She's got me worried as for Mel until I'm over their mess and I've accepted that Tisha ain't going nowhere. Um, so Miss Gigi, my thing with Kimmy does, and I'm gonna get into that here in just a minute. But let me go in order, and then that way I'll drop the link and have y'all call up. Okay, so uh, Kimmy is talking to Destiny and Tisha, telling Destiny and Tisha about what Mel said about Mel Nika, right? I felt like that was real messy of Kimmy. I understand Kimmy is sick, and I'm still sending prayers, but I'm still going to call you out on your messages, and that was definitely messy. So she took that bone to Tisha and Destiny. Destiny then takes the bone to Martell. And I'm like, Destiny. This is the reason why people say they can't get with you. They can't get with you. Why did you have to be the dummy to go and take that back to Martell? Why did you have to be the one to do that? Why did you have to be the one to do that? But then we get a scene right after that, right after Destiny is telling Martell, we see that Melnika and Martell are sitting down. Look, I don't know what they was doing, but they were sitting down, right? Was it just me, or did Martell say, we used to mess around in high school? Did he say that? Did that man say that? Did that man say that, or am I tripping? Did that man say that? Okay, y'all saying he said that. Okay. I had to make sure I went back and listened to that thing a couple times. And I said, dude, Martell is dumb. Martell is dumb. Why don't you say that on camera? I said, did this dude really just say we messed around in high school, but what made them think we messed around as grown people? And then here go Mel Nika. Well, they can't touch you. Who I talk to you is a single man. Yeah, that scene was a total setup. That scene was a total setup. For her to say that as a woman, where is your what where do you where oh how can I put this? Where does your like I don't even know how to put this, but y'all just really told all your business. That was stupid to me. That was so dumb to me. Y'all told all your business because you decided to tell all your business. Y'all can't say nobody else carried that bone. Um, okay, hold on. Let me see what y'all saying. Right. Oh yes, yes. Donations are definitely accepted. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's the black content creators. You said it. You said it. I told you. Told you. Told you. So Kimmy and Destiny are bone collectors now. Well, Kimmy been a bone collector. Y'all just now seeing it. Kimmy been a bone collector. A messy one at that. That don't really know how to cover her tracks. I told y'all the first part of the season, Kimmy was definitely being messy. I keep telling y'all, her and that whole Kiki situation really made me start to side Kimmy. That really made me side eye Kimmy. Um, but what she should have done, what Destiny should have done was shook that bone and got the hell on, and she didn't have to say nothing to Martell. And Melnika, I told y'all, I feel like that whole assistant to Mart, that's all for TV. That's all for TV. Melnika don't give me that she can run a dog. I, I said it. Melnika don't give me no manager energy. A manager to who and what? Managers don't talk like you talk, sis. And Martell, why would you say that you messed around with this girl? And, and if I can remember, and I'm gonna have to go back and watch the season. If I can remember correctly, did this man not lie in the camera to us and tell us that him and Melnika had never had any affairs? They've always been friends. Didn't that man say that? I'm like I said, I'm gonna go back and watch. But when they introduced Melnika to us, I could have sworn somebody asked if they had had any relations, and that man said Allegedly, I think that man said that they had not had any relation. This is the first time I'm hearing them come out of their mouth and admit that they've had some type of relations. Am I right or am I wrong, y'all? Y'all gonna have to help me now. Help me now. Help me. Help me. Help me. And he looked embarrassed and did, Gloria. Show did. Her response was crazy too and was. Please, please, please make sure you like the video. Make sure you like the video. I knew she wasn't about nothing when she pulled that mess. Yep. Don Don, are you still getting super sticker super chat if we send that way? So I've been trying to do like calculations to figure out how they're doing that. But I don't even know how that works. I think it is separate from the actual monetization of the actual video, but again, I don't know because this will be my first time. Well, at the end of this month, seeing what my pay would look like. Um, hey, Chris, what it do? What it do? A Disney picture on 10 is under envy in my dictionary. Don't make me put that up here. It hurts your eyes, I know. It definitely something some fishy with Destiny and that assistant and Martell. I agree. And then what I did not like is the fact that Destiny tried to act like she didn't know who Mel Nika was. Did y'all catch that? When she was telling Martell about what Kimmy said, did y'all notice that Destiny tried to pretend like she didn't know who Mel Nika was? I know you know that girl. You know her. Quit playing. Didn't Marceau say in the first half he has a thing for males? Something like that. I remember them kind of discussing it at the reunion last year. Oh, no. You're right, LMD, about males. Males in general. Mel Nika, Melody. Yep. He did say that. He sure did. He sure did. She told it on herself. But I'm like, just shut up. Y'all are dumb. Why would y'all even say that Kenny and Destiny are tag team home collectors? Ooh, bone collectors. If I were Mel's lawyers, I would be documenting all of the alimony overflow, defamation, paste. Yeah, yep. Hey, Chris, yes. Now got us thinking him and Destiny was humping. Hmm. Well, I'm just prissy. Mm, I'ma just leave it at that. I bet my nigga's husband is pissed, never trusting the upside down Gucci belt ever. Ever. Don't never trust the upside down Gucci belt. And don't never trust nobody who wanna take a stroll in the park. Y'all, these two fools took a stroll in the park. They sat down on the bench in the park and they got to discussing about the party for the Inez wine. She still like, girl, all of this is so let me Melnika, I feel like the second half is gonna make me so sick. Melnika, I'm warning you right now. Chef Don Don is going to read the hell out of you this season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I'm gonna read the hell out of you just like you one of the regular cast members. And then I'm gonna get D Cooks on here on the line so she can read you down too. Yeah. Melnika, yeah, we getting you, sis. We getting you. Got an aspirin top. Right. Melika can't even put it on the belt correctly at all, honey. Well, that's why Melika was mad and dropped out the wedding planning. She thought she was the only one. Like, girl, are you serious? Melika, girl, what? Martell said, okay. Um, yes, he did. Okay, I was just trying to make sure that that man said that him and Melnika had not had any affairs, and then you go in his trailer and tell them both of y'all tell on your damn selves. What? What? Just dumb. He said she was the first male. But yeah, I think somebody asked him about if they had any type of encounters together, and he denied it. And like I said, I'm gonna go back and watch it. But I think that man straight up denied that. And we're gonna get into Marcel's fat ass back too. Because I got some things to say about Marcel. I didn't realize this was gonna be like a little slight dragging session, but I'm about to drag Marcel. I sure am. Yes. Maybe that's why Martell said that was his first male. Mm, he definitely did. Malika been a snake. We knew they messed around when Marfo had male 2.0, maybe third male's a charm, which means they already got busy. Ooh. Destiny and Martell used to bump as kids. Ooh. Destiny is truly showing her colors. Malika, a manager, event planner, is a all hell total no. That book signing and mansion wine release parties was on two second grade. Okay. That body oil calendar shoot Destiny met her. I think she knew her before then. Yeah, let's just speak facts. We talking Huntsville. She knew her before then. She knew her before then. She knew her before then. She know because when he ain't with her, he's all over Melnica. Right, she knew that. She knew that. Chef, in this pic you got posted, do you see how Tisha arm extended like she is scared to death of Marceau is going to touch Mel? Tisha is uh weak and sick. Well, a lot of times, Gloria, I don't want you to be fooled thinking that they take a lot of these cast pictures together. A lot of times they take them separately, and then a production or whoever is over the marketing department will go ahead and place the photos where the pictures where they need to be. So a lot of times you don't see, and I find it very hard to believe that they took this photo together, right? They definitely didn't take this photo together because if you look at it very closely, you can tell that Marceau and Tisha probably took their picture together. Kimmy and Maurice took their picture together. Mel took hers separate, and so did Martell. Yeah, so they didn't take them all at the same time. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, Miss Gigi, absolutely. I've planned events all over ATL, and that mess she supposedly threw together was embarrassing. Mm, mm, mm. I knew it was something with the way Melnica was with Martell. It was given too close. Uh, he hit. He hit while Martell said they hit. Yep, he did. He's definitely said that. That's why I said, for me, remembering what he said in the beginning of the season, and like I said, I'm going to go back and watch it again. But I believe that man denied that. Well, Melnica can't read if she letting them words get by spell check. Oof, oof. Based off this trailer, I see why Mel disconnected herself from Destiny. Destiny is a snake. Destiny been a snake. I hope this trailer wasn't the first time you saw that because Destiny been a snake kind of. Jill, so simply, she didn't want I called the wrong name. Um, all his girls are males. Well, minus that one. Yep. A lot of tea was spilled in this trailer. Most definitely. Most definitely. I guess what's done in the dark does come to the light. LOL. I'm not surprised Martell had entanglements with Melnica and Destiny too. Yep. Not baking back Marceau. Yeah, I'm to get Marceau. Y'all just hold on just a minute. Thanks for clarification. Yeah, most of the time now, cast photos they don't. A lot of times they won't take together. But yeah. Oh yeah, that's why Destiny asked Martell about Melnica. She knew. She been knowing about Melnica. And the way she said her name just definitely gave me shady vibes. And that's why I say Destiny, she be real mad when people call her out, like even on her lives and stuff like that. But Destiny can be very, very shady. And when somebody call it out, then she want somebody to feel sorry for her and be empathetic with her. Girl, I don't have no empathy or sympathy for you. Because all you do is sit up and start shit. And you trying to be a bone collector and you're a poor bone collector at that. All right, let's go and get into Marcel real quick because I'm going to read him down real quick, read his fat ass back down real quick. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Marcel in the first half of the season, do y'all remember when Tisha pulled up on him at Black? Definitely, again, gave me pre-produced, but Y'all remember when Tisha pulled up on him in black, and she told him to come outside, and they were sitting in their car, and he asked her, and this was about what Wanda brought to Tisha about the text messages. I mean, not the text messages, but the what that channel put out over there about Marceau being in Atlanta with his fat ass back out, right? Okay. Now y'all remember this man clearly said that he was with a friend, right? When Tisha asked him what friend he was with, he said Chris Fletcher. Chris Fletcher then came out on social media and said, "Oh no, sir, you were not with me." Right? Okay. So what I got to say to Marceau in that instance right there, you lied and we was able to see your lie. And now for people who really ain't on Wanda's side, this make folk get on Wanda's side. Because what she did say about you was you paused when you get ready to tell a lie. And you told a lie right there. You said that you was with Chris Fletcher, and that man said that you was not with him. But you lied on that man. You lied on that man. You lied on that man, and he threw you under the bus. Because apparently you hadn't talked to him and told him that you going to lie to your wife. Because you knew good and well Wanda was going to find that. And you knew she was going to take it to Tisha. So why did you lie like that? And then another thing, too, when Tisha said, who was the friend? If it was Chris Fletcher, you would have said Chris Fletcher in the beginning, right? Instead of saying, oh, I was with a friend. You would have just said, I was with Chris Fletcher. So you didn't do nothing but lie. Y'all just be lying on here. And y'all think we dumb enough not to catch them. Y'all think we dumb enough not to catch our lies. Marceau, you straight up lied. Lied on that man. If I was Chris Fletcher, I'd tell him I don't never want to film with you no more with your lying behind. Yeah, that man literally just told that ball for his lie sitting in that car with Tisha. He said he was with Chris Fletcher. Child. Oh, we got a new member, Nikki. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. We are glad to have you, child. You know, you're already part of the family because you got mine and everything. So we're just sending you love and thank you for being a part of the channel, child. Let me go ahead and drop this link and y'all can give me y'all thoughts. I got a few more things to talk about. Definitely want to talk about this Kimmy thing and then about Mel and Martell, and then I'll let you guys call in. Watch Destiny face is always telling. Always, always. At the hotel. Right. I mean, he lied on that man. I mean, girl, you could have said in that moment, you could have been like, I was with Chris Fletcher, but instead you said I was with a friend. And then when she asked you who the friend was, you said Chris Fletcher. That should have gave you lie right there. Now, and Tisha sitting up looking gullible like she believed everything that man said. I was on Destiny Live, or I was on Dusty Live the other night, and asked the question if Scott 1.0 or 2.0 looked out for her like Mel did, and she said, "Strickland, you about to get blocked because you messy." That and my thing is, how is that even a messy question? That was a real simple and easy question, girl. That was not even messy. Do y'all think at Martell's wine tasting in Atlanta? Do y'all think Melnica and Martell slept? Ooh, 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 I wouldn't put it past them. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hey.
Hey, so I heard you summons for me, so you know I had to answer. How you doing today?
I'm doing good on this good Sunday morning. How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's still kind of early in California, so I'm just getting my little stretch in and listening to you.
I know that's right. I forgot you was in California. It's eight there, right?
It's 8 o'clock here, yes. But I've been catching up on everything with Love and Marriage Huntsville. I still got a few videos to drop, but ooh, it's a mess. It is a
Ain't it?
mess. And you know what? I did a video before. I know Destiny. Well, I can't say I know, But I feel like her and Martell clearly has something going on. Can't you see the chemistry?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
She can't even hide it. If
She
you
can't
go
hide
back
it.
to, if you go, and every time she talking about him in another way, listen, okay, I know she, as everybody says, she drugged me. Okay, cool. I took one for the team. I don't give a damn. Oops, excuse my, I don't mean to
That was
curse.
not a
Shit.
drag.
But that's fine. They could say, listen, if you ain't messing with my daughter, you could say whatever the hell you want to say. I don't care. But you know, for her to be a friend to Melody and to quote unquote be going through the situation herself. So why would she go? Why would she do that to another woman? Listen, every time you talk about Martell and his little cheating ways, you got a sideways smile on your face. If you stand up for women, you wouldn't be sitting up there. So you got a new boo. That's not what friends do. You
Right.
know, clearly you're not a friend. If you have been walked in another woman's shoes, walked in them pumps before, you are promoting his behavior. Firstly, because I feel like you one of the ones he slept with, so you just another one. And number two, because you're so jealous of Melody. And then remember, Chef, when she told me, who would be stupid enough to believe that I would do something like that? I would be stupid enough to believe it because, like I've said a million times, it has happened to me.
Right.
So don't sit up here and talk about who would be stupid enough to believe it. We're not stupid because we've seen it happen before. This behavior happens all the time. So don't try to gaslight us like, oh, that's ridiculous. No, it's not. Because we see how you've turned on her in the show.
Right. Now, you know what? Somebody pointed this out and it kind of makes sense. Somebody said that what it seemed like Destiny tried to do was she tried to be on the side of trying to take Mel down,
Mm-hmm.
being on Martell's side, and what it did was it backfired in her face because she thought she was gonna be able to come back to Mel. And I was like, hmm, kind of makes sense because especially after all of that drama that supposedly happened last season at the reunion, it kind of makes sense what you thought you was doing. You thought you was siding with Tisha in that moment, Tisha and Martell, and it went sour for you. It
Yeah.
went sour for you.
Yeah. And then I think a little bit, she probably thought, you know how some people play both ends against the middle and they don't think they're going to be outed?
Yep.
I kind of feel like she was doing that too, kind of low key. And then that whole thing where she was saying Melody was listening to them at the hotel, they probably was talking so loud about her. And you know, people on the set, Melody didn't even really have to be close to them. The camera people, anybody within the realm of that, they probably came and told her too.
Right.
Because they was
Right.
like, you know, because she brought her on the show just out of the bare loyalty, just basic loyalty. Why would you go against her? That's the part that really I just
Mess
can't get
on
over that.
her. $6,000. I told y'all the other day I would shut up for 6 cents. Girl, I don't have nothing bad to say about you. $6,000 is a lot of money, especially when we were going through a pandemic.
You know, $6,000 is a lot of money, and I ain't gonna lie. That's the kind of money I would give my daughter. But for a friend to give you that kind of money and then you have the audacity to be like, I'm not paying it back. You know what? You don't have to ever pay it back because karma's gonna kick you in your behind. She don't never see Melody. See, that's the thing. Melody is in a position to be a giver. She don't need it. So Ariane had done a little post on IG talking about God will prepare a table before your enemies. And I was like, you must be dumb because he sure ain't preparing the table for you, but he has prepared the table for Melody because she brought all of y'all on the show and God has prepared her table and all of you guys are witnessing her leveling up over all of y'all.
And
She isn't
y'all
in a
hate it. They
they
hate it.
they
They hate it.
can you imagine a group of people trying to bring you down and you soaring above all of them?
Mm, mm, mm.
A team of them? And the women are the lowest. I mean, I expect men to be men, you know, no disrespect to any men, but I expect men to stick together and have a male code and all of that. But the women who side with this, like, it's a special place in hell for women that try to separate a mother from her child and to support a man to try to do what Martell is doing to Melody.
Right.
It's a special place in hell for y'all, sisters. I
And
just feel that.
I believe Destiny's lying when she done all of that. That it gave me lying vibes. It gave me that I'm lying to try to save face. Because why is it now that you all of a sudden get so upset when somebody mentions to you, and people have been saying this for a while, that you are the one that has signed over a character, a statement, to be a character witness for Martell, and it's not far fetched. That's the part that gets me. Like you said, when she said, "Who would be dumb enough to do it?" People do it all the time.
No, she said who would be dumb enough to believe it.
To
I guess
believe
she
that
was like,
she did it.
right, right. She was like asking me, "Are you stupid?" Like, just trying to. She was being defensive. I think also people like because I couldn't hear everything, but some people said that she also said that's stupid. That doesn't make sense because to be a character witness, you have to testify. And as I was, I may have been on, Hey Girl, Hey, I can't remember, but I was telling that in my case, um, for Shrek, you know who Shrek is. We already
Right.
I talked about who Shrek is. Shrek brought 21 character witnesses to court on his behalf. So basically, their statements, the person doesn't have to testify. It's actually just a letter or a declaration. So for her to say you have to be testifying, no, you don't. They go to the judge and they're supposed to be filed. And so I don't even know why she's saying that. They are
Yeah.
letters. They're like letters or
And
statements, witness
that's what
statements.
I was thinking. I was like, child. But the crazy thing too that also stood out to me when on that live as well, because I meant for you to call in the other morning when I talked about the live, but I knew you said you was working.
Uh-huh.
Um, but when she said that she was talking about the fact that her case is not being leaked, but Mel's and Martell's is being leaked.
Mm-hmm.
And in my mind, girl, you know who leaking it. It ain't like people is sitting over there in that courtroom leaking the information.
Nope.
We're getting this information from stupid Martell.
Of course. Because first of all, Melody would not be as a mother, I already know. She don't want all that messy mess in the public's eye. I mean, it's already out there. But he's the only one sitting up there releasing it because he's trying to he thinks it's gonna make her look bad.
Yep. Yep.
It's him. And I know because typically the judge and the attorneys will tell you don't talk about it. Notice how we ain't heard a peep out of him since that last weekend since he acted the clown.
Yeah, they said that he was under a gag order.
Yeah, that because they probably shut him down. And another thing, remember how he released that audio of his daughter saying, talking about, her mom talks to them. Do you know how damaging that is for her to think that she has to now feel like she betrayed her mother? What was her father taping her for? It's like he's not even thinking about the damage he's doing to his own kids.
Yep. And I've been saying that. I've been saying that. It's about the kids. And you want to get back at Mel so bad that you do not care about, and this is why people say that you are no longer a good father at this point. And people were giving you praises in the beginning, Martell.
Yes.
People were
Hmm.
giving Martell praises in the beginning for being a great father, and I would have to admit I was one of them.
Me
But
too.
once I started seeing how this man was moving, and once I see now how you continue to drag your children along the way to try to get back at Mel this bad, you cannot be mad when your kids turn on you. You can't be
Yeah.
mad.
He hates Mel more than he loves his children at this point.
And that is so wild to me because these kids are so innocent and they have absolutely nothing to do with this. But I'm embarrassed. I was embarrassed for Martell when he played that recording.
I know.
I was embarrassed for Martell because I'm like, sir, you gotta know that this is not okay. You gotta know that. Like, I don't know. And we keep saying like who's around Martell to help Martell, but you can tell that Martell doesn't like anybody talking to him. If he fired an attorney for an attorney trying to tell him, trying to keep him out of jail, y'all know good and well he not listening to Marlene or nobody else.
Well, you know what? One thing I know is that the judge is going to make orders, and I bet you he's going to violate some of them. Those kind of men, they can't help it. And I don't want to say they're slow or something. There's something mentally kind of lacking. You could tell. Because most men just don't go that far. They just be like, man, I done messed up, let my wife, whatever. But he's really taking it to another level and dragging the kids in it, dragging the cast in it. Like, that's a different level. That's it's almost like a mental illness. Well, everybody's saying it's narcissistic behavior. I don't like to label people like that, but it does seem like that. And Chef, you know what else? It really irks me. Somebody else posted, I can't remember the channel I saw it on, but they posted a live that Martell did maybe in the last couple of days. And do you know women still be on his lives flirting with him? He was up there, yeah, and ooh, I am. So you know how Martell is. He is charming. But I said, these women have the nerves to sit up here and boost this man's ego, knowing what he's done, knowing that half of them are mothers. And if he was with you, he would do it to you too. Like, I don't understand that kind of behavior from women. Where is the girl code, y'all?
Right. And this is why I said this in my live the other day. I told y'all Destiny, in my opinion, Destiny, Kimmy, and Tisha been them broke girl code when it comes to male. They been them broke girl code when it comes to male. But to see people, you are so right, to see people literally pumping this man up, and he leaves those comments in the comments, but when somebody asks about that Ignis wine, he hurry up and delete them damn comments.
Right, that alcohol can't even spell. Come on now, what is that? Liquid crack?
Like, what is that? What is that? So let me ask you this: what was your overall thoughts of the trailer?
Ooh, the trailer was explosive. I got to sit down and take my notes, because one thing that stood out to me, I guess this is another thing that just gets me. Marceau, like Tisha and Marceau. When will this woman get it through her mind that this man does everything that everybody's accused him of?
That man
like
lied to her in her face and didn't think we was gonna catch it.
Chris Fletcher, first of all, a friend. I think you just already said this. You don't have to say a friend. You would just say, "Oh, me and Chris," and you wouldn't even have to say the last. Like, who says the last name? That's when people lie because they get very formal about it, right? That it's like you could tell it's a planned lie. You had to pause. And then you said a friend, and then you use first and last names to try to make it official. Don't she see those games he playing with her little mind?
Right, and that's why I told you. That's why I said it vindicated what Wanda said, because Wanda literally said in Marceau's face, "I know when you getting ready to lie to me because you pause, and I know when you getting ready to tell the truth. When you tell the truth, you come with it."
Yeah, right.
And so I said, you know what? Unfortunately, I'm going to have to agree with Wanda right here, because when that man said, I just couldn't take it. And I called his ass out on Twitter and everything. I was like, right. So you just going to sit up here and lie and act like we do not see this lie? Or act like we didn't catch this lie? That you just said that this man was with you, and Chris Fletcher came out and said, I was not with that man.
Now, I didn't see that. Now, where did he say he wasn't with him?
I think it was on Instagram.
I got to go. I got to find
that he was not with Marceau.
And so Marceau never came back to clean that lie up, huh?
Nope. And I don't think he gonna clean the lie up.
He don't have to clean it up, because what Tisha gonna do? What's she gonna do?
Nothing. Stay right there.
And see, that's what made me mad with her. Is like, this whole time they all mad because Mel was brave enough to say, yeah, he cheated, I'm done. See, they all putting up with it. I know y'all, everybody, Kimmy is a favorite, but I forget her husband's name. Her husband, he cheat too, in my opinion, allegedly.
Yeah. Okay. They said Chris said he was with him for 2 hours. only 2 hours. That still don't mean nothing.
Well, okay, hold up. He was with him for 2 hours at a hotel?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like you was not with no Chris Fletcher at no hotel with your back wide open for everybody to see.
Yeah. And you know what? And that's what men do too. They will meet up, so they had a alibi because, oh, yeah, so people could see him. And then you don't creep to the hotel up the street with your chick. That
And that's
makes sense.
what I do not like about that though either is Chris Fletcher is married.
Yeah.
That's not cool for you to lie on this man. I mean, you was with him for 2 hours, but that has nothing to do with this picture of you laying in the bed in the hotel room. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I don't. It's just a lot of stuff that we really finna have to. Marceau still had 22 hours to cheat. LOL. Chris said,
Right.
"Keep me out your mess, child."
Right. Okay, again, they could have had a 2-hour meeting, but them other 4 hours you was in that hotel.
Them
Hmm.
other 22 hours you was in that hotel doing something, honey, because you was gone. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong. How many days was Marceau gone, or have we not gotten to that point?
Oh, when he went to Africa?
No. When he and I still, oh,
Who goes to Africa? You got to get shots to go over there. You got to go through. I ain't never been to Africa, but you got to get shots and all this stuff. What married man? I don't know. No, I know a couple couples that went to Africa. They went with their spouses. I've never heard of nobody going to Africa. Nobody I know without their wife.
who go on a trip like that by themselves when you got a whole family? If you
Thank
trying
you.
to go on a trip by yourself, drive your tail on to Atlanta, catch your flight on to Las Vegas, take your tail up there to New York or something. But to go all the way to Africa,
That's a lie. That's a lie. Don't nobody, I mean, you come on now. If we go into some place like Africa, if we ain't going with our spouse, we going with a friend or somebody from here. You ain't no young 21-year-old where you exploring yourself. You know how them kids be out of college talking about, I'm going to go find myself. You a grown man with a family. That don't even make sense.
and who just and this was another thing when it comes to Tisha. When Tisha said when she was telling um Dr. what's his name, Dr. Francis, that this man just up and went to Africa. Who just ups and who in their right mind? Child, let me get on my computer and buy me a ticket to Africa real quick and
Right.
buy me a hotel and everything over there
Right.
real quick. And I'ma leave
Right.
in the morning. Like, how the hell does that work?
Who you telling, Chef? Who you telling? Who are you? That's something a young person would do, not a grown man with a family. It don't make
Child.
sense. And then what? And then most wives would have been like, "Have you lost your?" But okay, you cannot just up and go to Africa though, because you got to get shots. So he was planning that, just like the same way. Remember, he got the vasectomy and he didn't tell her.
Right.
So is that a marriage or what's going on? What kind of marriage
It's
is
a
that?
it's an agreement. It's not no marriage because even the last scene in the trailer, the last scene when well, I don't think it's the last scene, but it's toward the end of the trailer when they I guess they at their little house or whatever filming or wherever Marceau and Tisha was at, and Tisha trying to get Marceau to go see Dr. Francis.
Uh
Listen,
huh.
yeah, I don't think he went to Africa at all either. To be honest with you, that one picture looked like he probably got that picture photoshopped.
Look, he probably went to the Grand Canyon and stood in front of it.
Yeah, I
And
don't
you know
really
what?
think he went. He didn't
And
go to no Africa because who just ups and goes to Africa?
But that's what I'm saying, because it's so. From what I remember, because I went to Europe one time, and I was like, "Do I need to get shots?" And the doctor was like, "You must be simple if you think you got to do all that to go to Europe." But you have to do that to go to Africa for malaria and all those things. So that just doesn't make sense to me. Like, you didn't discuss this with your wife. You have to get immunizations or whatever shots you have to get. What if he had a reaction? Did you not tell your wife? Like, that's bizarre.
Yeah, he is out of control. Hey,
He's out of.
friend, Jeremy. Hey. Where can I watch the trailer, y'all? Um, I think I watched it on Instagram. I watched it on Carlos
Yeah,
King's Instagram page. It's on his Twitter page.
and you
I
can
don't
go
believe.
to. Oh, I'm
Go ahead.
sorry.
No, go
Oh,
ahead.
and you can go to Love and Marriage Huntsville. That that page that records everything about them. You can go there and you'll see it as well. And they got like two different trailers, like a long version and a short version.
Yeah, yeah. I shared the short version to my YouTube page. Um,
Did you get
I don't.
strike? Did you get strikes?
No, because I just shared their original post like on my community wall.
Oh, okay.
I didn't play the video. I ain't got time to be playing with nor do I got time to be playing with Bravo.
And you made a good point earlier. They be demonetizing a lot because I feel like it's unfair to us as Black content creators because even when we talk about trending topics, they be demonetized. It's not like even it's something bad. So I don't know what's going on.
Well, me and Jeremy did a Bill Collective review yesterday.
Hmm.
They hurried up and demonetized that video. When I looked this morning, first they had limited ads, and then when I looked and saw that they demonetized the entire video, that really pissed me off.
Yeah.
I'm like, This is what I'm not about to do is be playing with y'all. Not
Yeah.
about to do it.
It's not even like the content is bad in nature. You can't even dang near say nothing either. It's like I'll be stammer when I already stammer when I talk, but I be trying to think of different words to say so that they don't demonetize it. It's getting to be crazy.
It
It's too
is, and
much.
the crazy thing about it is too, I don't understand how some of these content creators are able to get away with certain things that they've been doing, which is
I
why
know.
I thought I would be okay, and then I'm like, okay, now wait a minute, this is not cute. Why is y'all doing this to me? Y'all didn't say anything that should have been demonetized on the Bell Collective review, right? I don't know and I also submitted for it to be reviewed, and they came back and said absolutely not, child. Well,
What?
actually, I think the review is what made them actually decide to demonetize it.
I gotta go. I saw that you had posted something, but I didn't watch it yet. So I gotta go back and see because what could it? What it? How was it? A long live where people just talking and talking?
It was a well, we just did a review. Me and Jeremy did a review for Bell Collective, and we
Yeah.
reviewed like 2 episodes, and I think the live was like an hour and 13 minutes or something like that. Um, and so prior to me uploading the video, it then came back and said that it had limited ads, right? And so
Hmm.
immediately I went ahead and had it reviewed because I want my money for my video. Do not play with me. So
Right.
when I did that, and then I woke up and looked this morning, they had demonetized the entire video.
That's terrible. And you know what I found out is that even when they demonetize and they say limited ads, they still getting their money. You're just not getting yours.
You're not getting yours. That's the biggest
That's
thing
not
about it. And
cool.
I noticed that. And I'm like, so y'all, no shade when we say, and I know a lot of people, y'all like to send super chats and stuff. And no shade when you do, and we are forever, forever grateful. But if that content creator and you have Cash App or Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, support that way.
Yeah.
Because YouTube takes a lot of that particular money when it comes to that. And then also too, it's not like we actually get the super chats immediately. We don't get those super chats until we get our YouTube funds as well. So
Hmm.
they take a lot of that out. So, and I've seen a couple of channels where they actually request that people do not send super chats. I'm not saying that at all. However, I'm just letting y'all know when you do send a super chat, chances of whatever you send, I'm probably not going to see not even half of that. So
Yeah. I think with the super chats, do you get 30 or 70%? See, I don't do a lot of live, so I don't know, but I know you don't get 50% at least. I know you don't, right?
no, you don't. You don't. So that's why I say it's a lot. It's a lot. YouTube takes a lot, y'all. They do take a lot. So, I mean, that's why I say it's easier when you support that way. So don't think that people are begging for cash apps or begging for certain things. But literally, when YouTube does stuff like this and they demonetize, we're not making any money off of our content.
Exactly. And it takes a
So
lot of work for you to for you to be up there talking to people. Cause I see you, Hey Girl, Hey Empress, all of you guys out there working hard. I can't do, I mean, I have a full-time job. I wish I could do a full-time, but even when I do an hour, I'll be tired. I'll be like, girl, cause you got to stay focused. You got to read the chats. It's work. And then you got to keep people engaged, so yeah, it's like you working for free.
right, right.
So I know
So
you got
that's
other people. Go ahead.
oh, go
Sorry.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I be over talking, child. When we get over 40, we just be we just be talking. But I love the show. I'm gonna go watch the Bell Collective. I started watching it last season, but I couldn't get into it. So it's good? Is
It's well, let me just say this. Last season was their first season, and they're
oh
in
yeah.
Jackson, Mississippi, so we wasn't getting too much, right? This
Mm,
season, it's a step up, and this season is actually really good, if you ask me. So yeah,
okay. So
but I do
before
recommend you going to watch season one, so a lot of
okay.
stuff in season two will make sense to you.
Okay, maybe I'll go back and watch it. Then I can start doing some videos on it. But I want to do a collab with you. Would you be interested in reviewing a Secret Society? I keep saying I'm gonna do a review of the movie because I watched the first one and I watched number two, and I want to do a review, but I want to do a collab with somebody.
I would love to do that. I would love to
Okay.
do that. Yes,
Okay, so I'll
absolutely.
connect with you behind the scenes and shoot you the first movie and the second movie, and we could even maybe do a watch party. Have you done a watch party yet?
I have done one in my Patreon, but not out publicly. No, not yet.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'll talk to you behind the scenes. You have a blessed day, and I love your content. Love you, and I need
Thank
to
you.
shout you. I need to share you on my channel too. So
Well,
I'll be
I
sharing you too.
appreciate it. You are so dope, y'all. And if you don't know who this is Laugh, Gags, and Gossips. Please go subscribe. She is the content creator who was on Destiny's Live, child. The one that they said that she read, but she really did not read her, y'all. She
She,
she did not
cha-
drag her.
she read me for filth, baby, and I'm bothered.
According to the people.
All right. You have a
All
good one.
right.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye. All right. YouTube makes a lot of money from y'all. It makes no sense how they do y'all. Yeah, they definitely make a lot of money from us. So that's why I was trying to say, like, child, it's crazy. Mm, yeah, they get 30% of the super chats. I'm looking at that now, but we ain't gonna go by what they get for your content, child, because that's higher than that. The percentage is way, way higher than that. Okay. All right, so let me see what else y'all saying. You don't need shots to go to Africa. Happy birthday
Oh.
to you. Happy birthday
Oh, thank
to you.
you.
Happy birthday. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing well. My cousins were going to take me out for a birthday breakfast, but then I woke up feeling kind of a little bit tired. So I told them I would take a rain check, and they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Come on, I want to take a rain check." So I might have a birthday dinner, or we might just get together tomorrow. But I just want to
Okay.
take it easy for the most part of the day.
Well, listen, I don't blame you for wanting to take it easy, for sure. Um, so wait a minute. I'm trying to see what they're saying in the comments, child. Creators do a lot of work and YouTube collects. Yeah. And y'all, I've been consistent. I've literally, honestly given y'all content every day.
You sure have.
So for me, I just feel like, I'm just trying to stay consistent, and I don't like what they doing. I don't like
Did
what
you
they're doing.
see? Did you see what I wrote? I said, hopefully this won't hurt. I said a group of black content creators might have to get together and do a class action lawsuit against YouTube, at least to scare them, because they ain't playing right.
Yeah, I don't like how they treat us. I really don't, because it seems so weird.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm one of the people who pays for YouTube Premium because I hate ads. So, Mocha
I do.
Mima,
I do
I'm
too.
actually we still get paid for premium YouTube as well. Meaning
Oh, that's
like
good.
they still pay us for premium, meaning even though you don't see the ads, we still get some type of money from your view, pretty much.
Okay, good.
Basically, because for people who don't have YouTube Premium, we mainly get paid based off of the ads and the views that way. But then, it's all a game, and they want their money.
Yeah, but you know what? They're gonna have to learn. Don't be trying to play with us.
Right. Do not play with us.
Oh, y'all
So
might need to
y'all,
call Ben Crump.
so don't think that we are we begging and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
that's why a lot of YouTubers will say like, hey, can you send over cash apps, Venmos, Zelle, and
Yeah.
all of that kind of stuff. Somebody asked me if I have Zelle, and unfortunately
Thank you,
I don't.
Ellen. Yeah, definitely. I do think because I think I watched another channel that I follow because he does reviews on Power and some other shows on Stars, and he and another content creator, they broke this all the way down how the algorithms are sort of like set up to be biased against Black people or creators of color. And I found that to be very interesting because on its face, you're going to think, well, how can algorithm be biased? But how they broke it down, oh, it's very, very possible.
So,
So
it's very biased. Like,
yeah.
It's very, very biased. And one thing I do also want to let everybody know too, like, so a lot of times we'll see our subscriber count go up. Now, this is why y'all didn't see me celebrating 2K until I knew I was like at least 20 subscribers or after 2K.
Yeah.
Because what YouTube is doing nowadays is like if a bot subscribes to your channel, YouTube will filter out those subs.
How do bots subscribe anyway?
Well, people buy bots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, people buy
Thank you,
bots
Nikki.
to get online and do certain stuff. But yeah, YouTube is real fishy with that, and they will filter out your bots, and that's why sometimes your subscriber count looks always it'll look off.
Well, I think you building your base person by person.
I do agree because people do be coming over here. Y'all be showing me some mad love, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Jeremy too. He building his person by person. And I'm so glad because it's like I got in on the ground floor almost. Although you did say you've had your channel for a while, but you didn't really put in a lot of effort and attention to it until like a few months ago. Is that correct?
Yeah, so I had my channel since 2020, I believe.
Yeah.
I started it in 2020, and then we were still in the midst of the pandemic at that time. And now at first I was going to do it, and then I'm like, no, this ain't cute. This ain't cute. And so I was like, I don't think I really want to do YouTube. And then when Mathis Family Matters came out, I was like, I want to review this show. And then everybody that knows me knows that I've always been a housewife fanatic. Like the Housewives, everybody knows I love the Housewives. So then I thought, okay, well, let me review the Housewives shows. And then I started watching Love and Marriage Huntsville. And then I started watching this, started watching that. And so I just started wanting to do reviews and cook at the same time. So that's how it came about. But to see the growth in 3 months is crazy to me.
Yeah. Thank you,
Thank you for explaining this because I don't know how all this works with YouTube. When I'm sending SS or super chats or super stickers to CC content creators, I had no idea the CC wasn't receiving all of it. I don't like that. Yeah. We do not receive all of it. That's for sure.
Cash App is the way to go.
That or Venmo or whatever
Venmo,
you use. Yeah, whatever
Venmo. That's what I do. Venmo.
Yeah, that's the best way because I can't take it. Is that what happened to Prosperity Thick Girl 40? I know she reached 500 but her sub count went down. Yeah, that's probably what happened.
When did that happen? Recently?
Yeah.
Oh no. And she has good content. I love her commentary.
Yeah.
So let me just give my little commentary on that clip, and then I'll allow others to come on. So I found that clip to be very interesting. Not as far as the part with Martell in that restaurant trying to be all what's the word I'm looking for? Remorseful and own up to what he did. I'm glad Melody said I received that, and I'm glad she received it. But what else did he think he was gonna get? An invitation back into the marriage, back into the bedroom? I don't think so. She's over. That's it. You divorced. Now let's just co-parent. He is so slimy. My other thing is, and then how he just pops up at her house with that wine, with that Kool-Aid with liquor in it. I don't know what y'all call it, but he pops up at her house, and then he's like, I guess she rejects him or whatnot, and then he's like, I don't want you. She don't want you either. So then why is there an argument? Leave that woman alone.
Right.
Another thing
also, y'all, sorry to cut you off, Shirley.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Sorry to cut y'all off. Sorry to cut you off.
You can.
Y'all also make sure that you are still subscribed to your favorite content creators. I woke up this morning and noticed that YouTube had unsubscribed me from Jeremy and unsubscribed me from I think Gags and Giggles.
Oh no.
When I saw that it said subscribe, I was like, what in the subscribe? I should already be subscribed to these people. So that really just goes to show you that YouTube be on some bullcrap, y'all. So make sure that you are still subscribed to all of your favorite content creators. Okay, sorry, Shirley, go ahead.
Oh no, you're fine. I also want to comment on that part with Marceau and Tisha, where Tisha's asking him to also come and go with her to Dr. Francis. And he says, oh, Dr. Francis is showing you how to be a better wife or teaching you to be a better wife, as if he doesn't need to improve. He is a horrible husband. If he thinks he's a good husband because he's a provider. Another thing, he's not doing anything for Tisha that Tisha really can't do for herself. And I wish that she had some type of backbone, but maybe this is her turning point where once she gets this therapy with Dr. Francis, she'll start to feel and regain her own power. And maybe that will force or encourage Marceau to step up a bit, because he takes her for granted a whole lot. And as the children get older, she might not want to be putting up with that anymore. As far as Funky Dineva questioning her about, your mother's messy. Are you ever going to get to the point where you say, Mama, you keep doing this, she can't come around anymore? I hope she never gets to that point until she's strong enough herself, because Wanda is the last person that can, if Wanda's gone, then he completely has carte blanche to do whatever he wants to Tisha with no pushback. And Wanda being a thorn in his side, that's a good thing for now, until Tisha develops her own will to stand up for herself. Because I find that very suspicious that he would even, not Funky Dineva, but Marceau, that would even be a topic of discussion, like to have your mother distance herself from this family. No, what kind of mother is going to do that when she believes her child is not being treated right?
Well, I think personally I think what they're saying is Wanda needs some boundaries.
Yes, I believe that. But Marceau needs to be respectful of his wife.
Well, and I can agree with that too. But she allowed a man to do it.
That's true. That is all true. I just find it anytime somebody trying to remove your mama from your life, no matter, it's not like, I don't know. I just find that I find that very, because I think to a certain extent he is abusive mentally and emotionally. Maybe not as bad as Hotel was with Melody, but I think there is a level of abuse and manipulation there. And with Wanda out of the picture, he do whatever. He does whatever anyway, but still, nobody gives him pushback on except for Wanda.
Right. I'll be over Marceau. But when he did say when he told Tisha, you better not say nothing because I've been saying this now. Yeah, you've been saying it, but it's the way you've been saying it.
Yeah. And Tisha knows. Tisha know her husband. She know that's his back in that picture. We knew that was his back because we saw his back when they were in Las Vegas when he had to go pull Martell out.
His fat ass back.
Yeah, that's his back. So she know it.
But you could keep talking because I'm actually doing something for Jeremy real quick.
Okay, let me see what they said. Right, Shirley. Wanda is Tisha's. Yes, that's right, Jill. Wanda is Tisha's last line of defense against Marceau. It would be way worse for Tisha if her mom left the picture. That is what I agree. I definitely believe that, Jill. I definitely agree with that. And as Tisha comes within her own power, she will tell her mother to fall back. If her mother doesn't fall back, then that's something Tisha will have to deal with. But until then, she needs to be in Tisha's business like that because Marceau, he is not to be trusted. And why does he need her to be so dependent upon him? He doesn't want her to earn any type of money outside the family home. He wants her to be, the little housewife. Those guys are kind of like...
Not a housewife.
Yeah. Yeah, I think those guys are kind of creepy because they're younger than me, just a few years younger than me, but they have these very backward mentalities about what marriage should look like and what the wife's place, the husband's place. I just think it's kind of sick. Anyway, isn't that stressful to have all that on one person? Wouldn't you want your wife to be a partner in everything you do? I mean, I don't know.
It seemed like it will make life much easier for you, but when you're doing stuff outside the marriage, I guess this is what you get.
Yeah. So I mean, they on some sick like Leave It to Beaver stuff. That stuff wasn't real back then. It was a fantasy.
Leave It to Beaver, honey.
Yeah, that's what it was. I mean, that wasn't real back when it was on TV. But I just don't like him. In fact, I don't like any of the men on the show except for Dr. Francis and Tank. Those are the only two decent men on the show.
Yeah, I don't know. This is something else. We're gonna really get to see and get the ins and the outs this season. I mean, we didn't already. How do you feel about the Melnika and Martell thing?
Oh, see, so with that whole Melnika thing, I thought when they were I guess they were in the park at a picnic table, and Martell's, I think he's playing up for the camera saying, what are they talking about when we hadn't been sexual since high school? One, they tell me you was always nasty. When were you ever? I mean, he always been a tramp, sleeping around. So he's putting that out there. And then she comes back and says, so what, you're single? I mean, isn't she still married?
Melnika, that's what they keep saying in the chat. I don't follow her, so I don't know.
Well, I don't know for sure, but if she's a married woman, why wouldn't her response be, what? I'm a married woman. We don't have nothing going on, but she didn't say that. It was like, so what? You a single man? I don't know. That's just, so I believe so. I believe they were probably messing around. And I don't put anything past Martell. I do not. He's just a very basic, low life, and I know Melody regrets the day she married him. I bet you she wished she had a better father for her children, but this is who she stuck with, at least with those kids. And I just hope, well, it's a good thing she has her brother because he's a good male role model, but I don't know that whole thing with Martell. And if I was Sheree, I would get tested before he ever touched me. I would make him get a test.
I think at this point, it's a little too late.
It's too late now, but I wonder, well, Sheree's not like the smartest person anyway. She makes very bad decisions when it comes to men from what we've seen on the show. with Bob, with the ex-con, with the, so it is what it is.
I wonder if that was editing. It felt like something was cut off before Melnika said that. It could have been
We'll
something
see.
cut off before Melnika said that, but that was still ignorant for her to say.
Yeah, because it's,
In my opinion,
we'll see.
that was ignorant for you to say, especially if you married.
Yeah,
That's definitely
what her
ignorant for
husband
you to
gonna
say.
say?
And they literally threw each other under the bus. Again, I'm gonna have to go back and watch, but I believe in my heart of hearts, that I remember Martell saying that Mel was the first Mel, but then somebody asked him about if they ever had any type of goings on, and he denied it.
I don't remember that, but I do remember him saying she was the first Mel.
Like I said, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it because I could have to eat my words with that. But then it was
But
also
he just
crazy.
told on himself.
That's what I was about to say. It's crazy because he told on himself by saying we used to mess around when we was younger. We ain't doing that now.
He said when we was in high school.
I was like, Martell.
I'm surprised he ain't got more kids out there if he was doing all that back in high school.
Well, allegedly he's definitely scrolling across the screen.
What you say?
I said allegedly he's definitely scrolling across the screen, child.
Oh yeah, shoot. He girl, he's something else. Well, I'm gonna let somebody else come up.
Okay.
Cause I got some biscuits in the oven and I need to get them out. I don't want them to burn.
No, you don't want no burn biscuits. We can't
Sure
no burn biscuits, child.
All right. Love you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Much love to you too. Bye-bye. Okay, y'all, the Nightbot did just remind us to tune into Jeremy Speaks Live tonight or this evening, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, 5:30 Central Time, where he is going to be giving his reaction to the Real Housewives of Atlanta trailer, and also the Love and Marriage Huntsville trailer as well. So y'all make sure that that y'all tune in for that. And I just pinned the link, so if you do want to call in, you got anything you want to say about these crazy people, you can. They probably was hunching in the locker room. I cannot with you. I wonder if, okay, I think I read that. They were taught to raise a woman. They were taught to raise a woman to his hand and not an equal partner. A very small, poor representation of Huntsville. The good, prominent, successful men here ain't affiliated with this, I swear. And Jill, we're gonna have to take your word for it because you down there in the Huntsville and you see how them people operate down there. You see how them people operate down there. Jeremy, is you still in the chat? Yeah, they. I'm gonna tell y'all something. So next Saturday is Love and Marriage Huntsville Day. Y'all, the reason why I think what I'm going to do this week is I'm going to go ahead and give y'all, like, on my community wall, I'm gonna go ahead and post like when I anticipate on going live so that y'all can kind of know. But I know for a fact tomorrow. You know what? Tonight, I'm going to go live. We're going to have an after party, and we're going to do it on the channel for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Since tonight is the finale, we're going to have an after party after the Real House, well, after Married to Medicine goes off. Y'all meet me back over here. I'm not ending this live just yet, but meet me back over here tonight, and we'll talk about the finale and Miss Sheba Sheree. How about that? Y'all down for that? The Don, y'all down for that? For an after party? Y'all down for an after party for the Real Housewives of it? What the heck just happened? Oh, you didn't miss nothing. I was just saying that that the bot I had the bot put a reminder up for everybody to tune into your video later on. And I thought I accidentally clicked the link in my own chat, so therefore it took me to your page. Okay, y'all say y'all down for it. After the show, it's the after party. Okay, period. So we'll do an after party for the finale of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and that'll be my review for Real Housewives of Atlanta versus me doing a separate review on it. We'll just do it that way. And then tomorrow we'll do Married to Medicine. Tuesday, my overall review for Mathis Family Matters will air, and then it'll be ended with the interview that I done with Judge Mathis's son. So thank you guys for the support on that. That was super, super dope. Then of course, on every Saturday I collab with Jeremy for Bell Collective. Now, the only thing now, we're going to have to figure out maybe a different time when it comes to Bell Collective, because now Love and Marriage Huntsville about to come back on Saturdays. So, weekends are going to be pretty busy when it comes to like reviewing shows, because October the 7th, Real Housewives of Potomac come back and they get, Sunday time slot. So weekends are going to always be pretty busy. For those of you also who have been asking about Married to Medicine, it looks like Married to Medicine this season is actually going to be cut a little bit short from their normal seasons. It looks like this season we're only getting about 13 solid episodes, and then they because they filmed their reunion not this week but next week, I think. So gonna be pretty interesting to see. So I think this is episode 9 today for Married to Medicine, and like I said, I think we get about 13 to 14 episodes. Typically they get about 16 with a 3-part reunion. But yeah, so I don't know what's up with that. Kind of the same for Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know. It's really not, because when I go back and look, like the Real Housewives of Atlanta, they normally average between 16, well, I would say 15 and 18 solid episodes for the season. This season, we're only getting 17 with a 3-part reunion. I think this episode is episode 17, and it's the finale. So yeah. Yep. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. And then I do still want to do Queen Sugar. Like, I do want to still do Queen Sugar because I really do like Queen Sugar, and I'm really upset that this is like the last season, but I can see why it's the last season. But yeah, I'm still gonna get into Queen Sugar. I promise y'all that. I'm down. Okay, cool. This is why it's important for children to have good fathers and male role models in their life. This woman do have a good foundation on how they should be treated. I do agree with that. I agree with that. Sorry, I'm late. Had church service first. Good morning. Listen, I totally understand. Come on, church service. I'm about to watch my church service here in a little bit online, honey. Yes, we're down for after party. Okay, period. I'm here for it then. BJ was service good? Are y'all gonna collaborate for RHOP? I know we had talked about collaborating for RHOP. Yeah, I think we are collaborating on some of the episodes of RHOP. Huntsville has a whole military arsenal, retirement pro athletes, politicians, and several Black Fortune 500 members. These 8 men on Love and Marriage Huntsville don't represent the other 92%. This show is bigger online. Oh, wow. Than in real life, I promise. Wow. I feel like that's good. I don't like when the season gets dragged out like Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Totally agree with you. I'm I'm to be honest with you, I'm checked out of Beverly Hills. And that has never happened for me. Beverly Hills, Beverly Hills, Potomac, and Atlanta was like my solid ones. I watched, in Jersey, they were like my solid ones. But for whatever reason, well, I know what the reason is, but Beverly Hills is so dark right now, and I really think we should have been done with the season 5 episodes ago. I'm over it. It feel like we've been, and they came on after Atlanta, so I don't know. It just, ugh. They usually do 18 or more for RHOA, not 16. Right. That's why I was saying that this season is going to be cut short. So it seems like Bravo had shorter contracts to meet this particular go around. Black bloggers need to read, needs to know, see what percentage of the bloggers are it does that is being paid. Very good. I love Queen Sugar. Not happy that Charlie won't be back. Allegedly. Yeah, I saw that, Nikki. I was like, what in the world? Yeah, we definitely gonna get into Queen Sugar, y'all. We definitely gonna get into Queen Sugar because I told y'all I like that show, and I think I posted that on my community wall as well. Let me see here. Go back up here. Okay, I'm here for y'all being down for the after party. Y'all here for the after party. Um, so we can get into some things. And then, like I said, I don't know how next week is gonna flow with Love and Marriage Huntsville, with Bell Collective, with Married to Medicine, with Real Housewives of Atlanta on Sunday. So next weekend is gonna be hella busy, hella busy. So y'all be patient with me on the content. I'm gonna have to go get me some new notebooks so I can take some notes because, child, we got so many shows to review. And then I did tell y'all that I was going to review, what's the show that's on Stars right now? It's too many, y'all. I can't keep it together. Raising Canaan. Raising Canaan. I was going to review Raising Canaan, but I think I'm gonna just wait until Power Book 2 comes out and I will review that. Yes, I just got back in here. Oh, you good? You good? I think I was letting you know that I put your announcement for your, oh wow, I didn't know that was on. I put your announcement for your live in the bot. So the bot should, I think the bot should. Let's see. The bot should come. Okay, there it goes. So y'all can tune in. Make sure you tune in for Jeremy's live. Make sure you turn on that notification bell so that you don't miss nothing either in that live. So there y'all go there. And then there was something else I wanted to say too. Oh, again, y'all, thank y'all so much. And again, we are not trying to persuade people to not give super chats and all that kind of stuff. We just kind of want to let you know where that stuff goes when you do send it. And again, we're very, very grateful when you guys do send super chats over and all of that. We just unfortunately do not see all of that you do send. You know. So I just want to make sure. Yes. Okay. Cool. I just subbed to his channel. See what I'm saying? Look at that. Yes. Come on, sub. Laugh, gags, and gossips have been very supportive. I really appreciate you. When we have other content creators who come over and are very supportive, that is the type of uplifting that we need in these YouTube streets versus drama. You see what I'm saying? I love the uplifting, subscribing to channels, watching old videos, liking old videos, and all of that stuff. So therefore, I appreciate when other content creators are supporting other content creators. There's enough out here for us all to eat. For real. It really is. And Y'all make sure y'all like the video and make sure you comment on videos. Even if you go back and look at old videos, comment again. All of that kind of stuff, because what that's doing is it's pushing up the algorithm. See what I'm saying? So the more interaction that you have with us, the better it is for us. Because I told y'all how they treating us. Thank you, LOL. You're speaking the truth and letting us know. Yeah, I just want y'all to know. Just want y'all to know. I have a video dropping in 52 minutes on my channel. What that video about? You already got it announced? Let me see. Oh, you beat me to it, Ellen, because I was just pretty go grab. I was just about to go grab her thing. Okay, friend. I see what the one you talking about. Here, let me share this. I don't know if you're aware, but you got two of the same up there. But let me share this, and y'all go definitely catch out. I mean, catch out. Check out Jeremy's live. Give me just a second. Let me put it back in the comments. I didn't realize if we go back and comment on content creators' old content that it helps with the algorithm. Absolutely. It helps with the algorithm because what it'll do is for other people who may not have seen that video, it'll come up in their news feed like a brand new video. And it could be old. You know what I'm saying? So replays and watching replays, watching links, all that stuff is that's the way to help support content creators. And I know y'all don't like ads and stuff like that, but yeah, it wait a minute, I'm trying to pull up my video so I can paste Jeremy's link in here. I don't know why. Okay, here we go. But yeah, doing all of that stuff, posting to your community wall. When if you're a content creator and it's like old content, you can do all of that stuff. It definitely helps. It helps. It helps. When I rewatch, I replay. Yeah. And I don't have an issue or a problem with y'all when y'all like watching the replay and you comment in the comment section. Like I think I had someone yesterday who watched one of my videos like late and she was commenting and she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm realizing that these comments aren't live. I'm really posting it in the comment section. So sorry for the repeat, like sorry for me posting these comments. But ain't nothing wrong with it. Y'all keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. Jeremy's 15% live. Yes, 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 yes. Love how you and Jeremy support each other. Yeah, we ride for each other. Thank you, Lab Gags and Gossips. Yeah, we definitely ride for each other, support each other. And in these YouTube streets, honey. We do, we do, we do. Learning quite a bit about how this works. Come on through with the info, Chef. Listen, because I had to do research myself to try to figure out what was what, because it felt like nothing ever was like working out for me. So I had to do my own research, and a lot of these people, and I think this doesn't really have anything to do with YouTube, so to speak, but it has a lot to do with just you know just being human, being an entrepreneur, and different things like that. It's kind of crazy how hold on. Oh yeah, Salt Lake City is coming back at the end of September, so that's why RHOA is going off after the reunion. Well, Salt Lake City no longer will be on Sunday. So it's taking Dubai's spot actually. So Salt Lake City has nothing to do with our Sunday evening shows. That's why Potomac is coming back once RHOA goes off. Because Potomac will fill RHOA's spot. And then once Married to Medicine go off, that's just it. Just subscribe. Yes, come on, subscribe. Y'all always know I'm big on supporting other content creators. I'm really big on that. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe. And like I said, check your subscriptions to some of your favorite people, because what YouTube is doing, it will unsubscribe you from your favorite content creators. And y'all wonder why y'all don't get a notification. Make sure your notifications are turned on. And if you're looking at them from your phone, go to your settings in your YouTube app and make sure that your notifications toggle is on. Okay. Yeah. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City is going to take yeah, they are going to take Dubai's spot. Absolutely. The new friend of Salt Lake City, Red Jen, scammer for fish. So did she say I would be nice because I would be nice if I was you, because you want people to put money on your books. Baby, I said, Miss Ma'am, they should have gave you a snowflake, your own snowflake, honey. Like a whole snowflake. Yeah, that was a good epic read, honey. And Jen Shaw's face after that was priceless. That face was priceless. Before I get out here, what y'all doing today? What y'all doing today on this good Sunday fun day? You know, it's still a holiday weekend. Tomorrow's the holiday, you know. And all that good stuff. So what are y'all's plans for this weekend? I mean, for the rest of the weekend, today and tomorrow? Y'all off or what? So again, I'm also going to drop my Cash App again as well, guys, and my Venmo. If you guys would like to donate to the channel, you can via Cash App or Venmo at Chef Don Don 2. And I would like to say thank you to everyone for supporting me, subscribing to the channel, liking the video, and just doing all those important things to keep us going as content creators. I want to give a huge shout out to Laugh, Gags, and Gossips for coming up and just having that conversation. And all of that good stuff. Put money on your books, honey. That's what the lady has said. Resting, I went out of town to put 2 flowers on my dad's grave, and it took a lot out of me. Well, I'm sending you prayers and love this morning, because I can only imagine how that feels. So just sending you prayers and love, and hopefully you get lots of rest today, and you are ready to conquer the world. Lab Gags and Goblins. Yes, honey, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for supporting Chef Don Don. Like, for real. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it, because you do not have to do it. You do not have to do it, and I appreciate it. I do. I'm relaxing today, and yes, off tomorrow. So happy about my 3-day weekend. Listen, I don't blame you. And I'm probably going to do something live tomorrow as well. You know, since I don't plan on doing much. I was thinking about barbecuing, but I don't know. We're going to have to see. Hanging out with the hubby and the kids, period. And that's how we do it. Thanks. Yes. Sending positive love and prayers to Ross. Jazz in the park today in Huntsville at 4 p.m. Maybe showing up one of the food truck will be at the yuck. LOL. I seen somebody actually post about that, Jazz, because if I'm not mistaken, Marceau is selling his chocolate in a bottle out there. If I'm not mistaken. I could definitely very well be wrong, but I did see that somewhere. I sure did see that somewhere. Yeah, and y'all check, because a lot of y'all cities is doing festivals. I know here they were doing a festival, and I'm going to tell y'all, last night, my night was messed up. Remember I told y'all that I was going to get out last night, so I was supposed to go to an Erykah Badu concert. And me and my friend fell out because he tried to punk me. You cannot punk me. So, unfortunately, I got disinvited. So y'all know how y'all know how saying you're disinvited Drew. That's how I felt. I was like, dang, now you gonna uninvite me because you tried to punk me? That was not gonna happen. So I didn't get out yesterday. Didn't get to enjoy anything because he really made me mad because I was really looking forward to it. And I, if y'all don't know, I love me some Erykah Badu. I love me some Jasmine Sullivan. Um, so that really hurt my feelings because I was really ready to go and have a good time. And this man just set up and tried to punk me. He thought I was going to allow him to bully me and punk me, and that's not what we do over here. I do not like doing that. That made me mad, y'all. Then another thing I don't like when people do, right? When people tell you, be ready at a certain time. So you tell me be ready at 9 o'clock, right? No. Yeah, he said be ready at 9 o'clock, right? It was like 7:50. He gonna call me and say, I'm 5 minutes away. Boy, you said be ready at 9 o'clock, not be ready at before 8. So what make you think I have to be ready in 10 minutes? I was mad, y'all. I don't like nobody doing that to me. But you just not finna try to punk me into you not finna punk me. I don't like nobody punking me. That's what you not finna do. Yeah, he had really made me mad, y'all. So my feelings was hurt because I really wanted to hear Erykah Badu. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been out. I told you it's been since like April since I've been out. So I wanted to enjoy that. I wanted to enjoy B Slay. I'm really a huge fan of Tonay. If you don't know who Tonay is, he's the gospel artist that sings the song "Lord Make Me Over." And I was excited to see him because he was singing with the actual like a orchestra. So I really wanted to see that. That was very different. Erykah Badu was singing to, I forgot how many pieces band they said it was, but it was like a huge band. It would have been everything to go to that. And it's going on this morning too, but it's a brunch, I think. I think it's a brunch this morning, if I'm not mistaken. But it hurt my feelings because y'all, I was looking forward to it. I had even told Jeremy, oh friend, I'm going to see Erykah Badu and everything. Boy, you call me and tell me you 5 minutes away. The hell? I'm like, no, sir. Chef, my mouth is fixed for some okra today. I know you don't like it. Listen, what I do like is fried okra, but I'm just gonna eat the bread off of it. The breading off of it. I ain't gonna eat the whole thing. I'm so weird. I am so weird. But to be honest with y'all, I don't have a dish. Well, I really don't have food that I really don't eat. Okra is something I don't eat. And like I said, if it's fried, I can eat the outside of it. Sometimes I can eat the whole thing. And then I don't eat liver and onions. Um, let's see. I don't eat pig feet. Um, I don't eat them hog maws and all of that kind of stuff. I don't eat none of that stuff. But I'm not really a picky eater. My friends seem to think otherwise, but I'm not a picky eater. Now, I don't eat everybody's food, but I'm not a picky eater. Oh hell no, chef, that's messed up. Oh hell no. Yeah, that was messed up. Maybe I will buy a potato for research purposes only. Baby, you go out there and get that show enough potato. What I want you to do, reach out to me on Instagram and let's talk about that show enough potato together. I heard about that. Yeah, ooh-wee. I hope your friend had a horrible time, the nerve. I do too. I hope you did not enjoy yourself. Chef got drewed. I did. I got drewed. I was like, baby, no, you didn't disinvite me through a text message. What kind of crap is that? I'm sorry, Chef. That wasn't cool. Nah, it wasn't. It had me hot. Please let us know how the potato is. Please, 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 because I'm curious to know. He's 5 minutes away. Really, karma will repay him for the foolery. Okay. Your friend should be ashamed of doing you like that. Period. Like, what? And you knew I ain't been out the house. That really made me mad. Did you call Tyrone? Call him? Well, see, I had called Tyrone, but Tyrone didn't really answer the phone. Didn't really answer the phone. What excuses did he give you for getting the time mixed up? I don't think he got the time mixed up. He didn't even apologize for saying that because I said in the text message, you said be ready at 9 o'clock. Here you come calling me talking about be ready, I'm 5 minutes away. What? I said I cannot get ready in no 5 minutes. And you know why I cannot get ready in no 5 minutes. Well, I told you to be ready. I said, you said be ready by 9 o'clock, fool. Sure. And then after I got off the phone with him is when he sent me that disinvite text. Pissed me off. I don't get mad again just thinking about it, y'all. You want to take wait, at Nikki, you want me to take one for the team. Ha ha ha. I hope the Don Dons got my hospital bill. We got you. We got you. I don't like soft okra. It's supposed to have crunch, right? Me too, cause I don't like that slime. Ooh, I hate pig feet. Yeah, me too. Chef, where can I send you pics if I get in you are you on Instagram? I'm on Instagram, I'm on everything but Facebook. And I'm on Facebook, it's just a nosy account. Only if you're willing to, to consume that. Oh, Nikki, we can't. Okay, Jill, let me just say this. Let me say this. I don't want to knock nobody's food or nothing like that. But if you feel that you ain't supposed to eat it, don't eat it. Chef, can you review Jill? And I will, really will. Like if you go out and buy that and get that potato and send me pictures and stuff, I'll do my own review on it. And if you want to, you don't not have to show your face, of course. And you can come up here and talk about the potato. Talk about this show enough shrimp and chicken potato. Yeah, no, I'm a little crazy. No, sis, don't eat. That's so fair, Chef. I wonder did he really want you to attend because his behavior is suspicious to me. Well, Nikki, that was my thoughts. And when I told my sister said he probably didn't want you to really go. Cause why would you say be ready at 9 o'clock and then you come and talking about you 5 minutes away? Y'all, I tell y'all I was so mad. I okay. When I tell y'all I was so mad, I was like, bro, who does this? And you know the reason why I can't get no ready in no 5 minutes. And if you had intentions and you already knew you was out, why you didn't text me and say that? I might be picking you up a little earlier than expected because we already on this side of town. Something like that, you fool. Thank you for the clarification, Chef Danine to Jill. Yeah, you should remain anonymous. Yeah, you baby, you don't remain anonymous. Just like the that other person over there on that other channel. Everybody always remaining anonymous. You can remain anonymous. I wouldn't recommend eating it. Eat at your own risk, like period. Just eat at your own risk, but eat at your own risk. But I do not mind. You coming up on the platform talking about that potato. And they still ain't gonna know it's you. Child, we we ought to call them things everything but the kitchen sink potatoes. Oh my God. Yes, and she'll do that. Exactly. I got a feeling Wanda food may actually be good. Y'all stop playing. You know what? I'ma say this because I cook and all of that kind of stuff. I'ma say this. Wanda's food could look a lot better if the presentation was better. And I'm only saying that because that's something that I had to work on in the beginning of my journey was like presentation. So y'all have seen some of my food pics, and presentation for me is everything. But again, I had to gradually get that way um when it came to the presentation. Now I was still wasn't throwing stuff on no plate, but I'm gonna show y'all my first plate versus what it is now. Um, so give me just a second, y'all. Uh-oh. If it doesn't look good, I'm not gonna eat it. Yeah, you know that's how most people are. If it don't look good, baby, we is not eating it. We is not eating. Well, y'all have to tell me if my food look good here on this plate, because if it don't look good, I know y'all gonna tell me. I know y'all gonna tell me. And I'm here for it. But I don't really think y'all gonna down this food. Uh okay. So I just uploaded a couple pictures because I just want to show y'all just some food presentation because I feel like if Wanda got the food presentation down part, it would be so much better. This was one of my very first plates that I did, y'all. And I never will forget, I had just moved into my first apartment, child, and that dish that you see the food on, I got at the Goodwill. I'm telling y'all, because we all gotta start somewhere. We all gotta start somewhere. But that was like my very, very first dish that I did. And then gradually I started graduating and doing things a lot better when it came to it. You know what I'm saying? So here you got ribs and chicken, you got your macaroni and cheese, your sweet potato souffle there, and some greens back yonder. And my greens have turkey meat. I only use turkey meat in my greens. And then, of course, if I'm fixing them, vegetarian greens or vegan greens or something like that, it's a lot different. Okay. But yes, this is chicken, and this is all smoked, well, except for, of course, the size. But yeah. And then, y'all, I think I showed y'all this the last time. I literally created something different. Well, I didn't create it because I'm pretty sure somebody else had done it. So I didn't really create it. So let me not say I created. But this right here, so you know how normally a lot of people love the concept of a crab boil, right? But a lot of people can't eat shellfish, right? So when I did this one, I actually did this with oxtails. So it's oxtails in there, and we have our own homemade garlic butter sauce that you do see drizzled on top, and then I also provided them with a cup of it on the side as well. So it was just something different, but it has the boiled potatoes, the boiled eggs. It has the corn, the sausage, and the oxtails. So just something different because I feel like with a lot of people not being able to eat shellfish and be able to enjoy the concept of a seafood boil, I wanted to do it that way. But like I said, I'm pretty sure somebody else have already done it. Pretty sure somebody else have already done it. Okay, and then I think I showed you guys this plate here. This was, let me take this allegedly off. This was, just some roasted broccoli, and I had made some chicken drums, some chicken lollipops, all using chicken drummies, and then we have some baked beans back there. And in my baked beans, I don't really put meat in my baked beans, but I do I do put bell peppers, sauteed bell peppers, garlic. So basically, I'm kind of give y'all a little recipe for the baked beans. So basically, what I do is just I start off sauteing red bell peppers, green bell peppers, and onions, and then I add garlic to it, and then I let that cook down and caramelize a little bit, and then what I'll do is then add my beans to it, add some brown sugar, my regular seasoning, some barbecue sauce if I have it, and typically it's homemade barbecue sauce that I add in there, a little Worcestershire sauce, put that thing on the stove and let it simmer for just a little bit, and there you have it, honey. Good baked bean recipe, especially for those who don't eat meat in their baked beans. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. All of it looks so good. Oh, thank you so much, Q. I appreciate it. Oh, chef, not the oxtail. Baby, I love me some oxtails. My mouth is watering. ah, my pet peeve is don't have items with juice just loose on the plate. Put it in a separate bowl. Yeah. So you see how I have like I have the greens in a bowl. I have my beans and stuff in the bowl. I don't like. So it's not that I don't like my food touching, but I'm with you. Like certain juices and stuff, I do not want running together. You know what I mean? Like I don't want them running together. Let's see. So this is my macaroni and cheese in a cast iron skillet. I believe this was my 5 cheese mac and cheese that I did in a cast iron skillet. And the reason why I did it on cast iron skillet is because I finished it on the smoker. Finished it on the smoker. All of this looks so good. Never saw that done before, chef. The chicken lollipops. So I actually was scrolling on Instagram, I think, and I saw someone do it, and I said, you know what, I want to try that. And so literally, I've seen people do it different ways. I've seen people use chicken thighs to do it, and then I've seen something. I don't like using chicken thighs because those bones in the middle of the chicken thigh can be too little sometimes. So and very fragile. So I just prefer to use the drumstick. Chef is on to something because oxtails are my husband's favorite, and we will sell out some coins for good oxtails. Shell out some coins for good oxtails. I love oxtails. I make oxtails so many different ways that I just ooh 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 ooh. Oh, you mean the oxtail boil? Yeah, because I just knew like I have a lot of friends who can't eat shellfish and stuff like that, and so I'm like, well, don't nobody just want no boil with just sausage, potatoes, eggs, and stuff like that. So um, they're like, what about oxtails? And I was like, oxtails. So I tried it and I fell in love. You all be doing cookout scrumptious subscribers cookout. Yeah, y'all. I promise y'all, when we do a meet and greet, the meet and greet is going to be on point. And one thing you ain't got to worry about is eating, because you're gonna eat good. You gonna eat good. All these dishes look so good at Chef Don. I'm just supposed to one that I felt like. Thank you so much, just simply. So y'all, so for me, I love Chinese food, right? And there's not a good Chinese food restaurant here. It's just, I mean, I'm sure it is, but around me, it ain't no good Chinese food places here. The best Chinese restaurant that I've had is about 45 minutes away from me. 45 minutes away from me. But um I had made my own Chinese food. So I have orange chicken, I have the General Tao chicken, I have what should I say? Beef and broccoli, and then I made my own lo mein noodles, right? I ain't saying I'm the best cook or anything like that, but I felt like I did pretty good with this. So somebody had commented and they said, "Why the plate look so sloppy?" Let me know when y'all ever got Chinese food and it didn't look sloppy on the plate. They don't. Chinese people don't care. They just care about giving you your food. So like, I be kind of confused when people say that. Like, I don't like all of that because it just look like it's put. I said Chinese food has never been like organized on a plate. Or am I wrong? Hell, you even go to Panda Express and that food ain't even real. You go over to Panda Express and they just put it on your plate. So that's the reason why I did it like this. This one I wasn't really current about no presentation because this was actually my first time. And like I said, when you get a to-go plate from the Chinese folk, they do not care how that plate look, baby. Everything is all in one little guap. Okay? So I was like, girl, I don't even know what you're talking about. I totally agree. All that loose juice can ruin the texture and consistency of other items. Some food can touch and some can't, and I totally agree with you. Especially like for me, macaroni and cheese, greens, and candy yams. Y'all, that is the best combination. If the macaroni and cheese is the is if that macaroni and cheese is slamming it right, baby, them sides go good together. I prefer chicken breast over chicken thighs, and I actually like chicken thighs. I just don't like chicken thighs for the drums. I mean the lollipop recipe, but I do like chicken thighs. Like I also make an Italian dish with chicken thighs where we marinate the chicken thighs in like Italian dressing, and then of course you add your Italian seasoning and all of that stuff, and then you like, of course you what am I trying to say? You sear it on both sides of the thigh, and then add your whatever kind of herbs that you're using. I know when I do mine, I add thyme and basil to it. Once I add those to it, then I'll go ahead and um, add the rest of the dressing to it and put that in the oven covered up. Baby, that Italian chicken beef. Lemon, do you hear me? Listen at me just giving y'all some hitters and some quitters. Yeah, it's hard to find good cheese. I mean good Chinese. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that now, because growing up, it was never an issue. We even went to the Chinese buffet all the time. Chinese food is my favorite food, or is my favorite food to make so good. Yes, and there's so many experiments that you could do with Chinese food. But like I said, this was the General Toast Chow's chicken. How do you say it? Orange chicken and beef and broccoli, and then my own homemade lo mein. And I even had carrots and all of that kind of stuff in my lo mein. So, honey. Okay, and then this was steak and of course lobster and shrimp. I believe this was for a Valentine's Day thing, and asparagus. Um, okay, they threw it on and I eats it. Right, they do not care about the presentation. Right, allegedly, Shannon, they do not care. Oh my gosh, I've been wanting to know how to make lo mein. I can send you the recipe that I use because, of course, like I said, I was experimenting, so I didn't use my own recipe. I'm pretty sure that eventually I can um, do my own recipe, but no, I didn't that time. I hate loose juice. That the way all look unless you go to PF Chang's. Right, right. When it comes to fast food, right? They don't care about presentation at all. They just trying to fill the container. Period. Chinese food is the one food I will not eat. I learned some things about what's in it, and it's a no for me. Well, see, that's why I make it homemade, because you can't say that I'm over here cutting up no dog, baby, because I'm cutting up a chicken. And dressing. Yes, they do. So y'all know what the holidays is getting ready to come up too again. Um, and I'm kind of thinking I want to do like a week of the week leading up to like maybe like the week leading up to Thanksgiving, and I know we are a couple of months ahead from that. But what I'm going to do, and I did this for Christmas last year, but what I'm going to do the week leading up, we're going to go live every day, and what I'm going to do is release some type of recipe for you for the holiday. So I'll release like my macaroni and cheese recipe for you, my dressing recipe for you, my seafood dressing recipe for you. I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you like seafood and you like dressing as well, the last 3 years, people have been swiping those swiper when it comes to my seafood dressing. So listen, I'm ready. I'm ready for the holidays. Collard green juice, cabbage juice, and string bean juice will ruin your meal. Sure will. That's why I put mine in a whole separate bowl. Or like this, yeah, and then the string beans, I make sure I drain all the juice off of them. I'll take some of the candy yams juice and put it in my greens. Yeah, people do that. People do that. That's why I say I can eat macaroni and cheese, greens, and candy yams like, together. It'll be a whole meal. I don't even got to add no meat. Well, if it's turkey meat in the greens, that's even better. I love me some lobster and steak meals. Yes, honey. Why does Tisha act like she running stuff? Child, we know she ain't running nothing. Yes, at the lobster, shrimp, and macaroni and cheese. Yes, and I tried something different with the macaroni and cheese. Um, so yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. That would be nice. Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. Like every day, just kind of release like a holiday recipe for everybody to kind of follow. Either you're following the dressing recipe, or you're following the candy yam recipe, or the and I think like I'll make the last one like the smoked turkey or ham or whatever we're doing recipe there. I think that would be fun. I think that would be really fun for the holiday. And like I said, I did it for Christmas last year, so I know it could definitely be done. I just didn't do it on YouTube. I did it on Instagram instead. Some of that dog is delicious though. Sorry, Fluffy. We're going to deep fry today. Come here, boy. Y'all, Jill is a Jill is a mess. Jill is a mess. Okay, y'all, listen. Let me paste Jeremy's link one more time to his video that I believe will be premiering here really soon at 1:00. He's gonna be talking about Big Ari over there. Yeah, I don't know who came up with no Big Ari, but I think that is so funny. Okay, let me see. Copy. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all better go like that video. Y'all do me a favor. Do me a huge favor. There's 56 people watching me, right? Y'all do me a huge favor. I'm about to drop this link to Jeremy's video. And what I need y'all to do is go crowd up the like button before he even go live. Just go over there and just be hitting on the like button. Just cause. Just hit on the like button. Hold on, I'm about to paste the link, y'all. Now, Jill, if you go down there out there to the Huntsville thing to the event, I need you to reach out to me on Instagram or the TikTok or the Twitter. You can hit me on whichever one you want to, but I just need us to talk about that show, no potato. At Jill, rough, fluffy, and rats and cats. Some know and still enjoy. Baby, well, that's why I say I cook my own Chinese food. I don't really eat Chinese food out like that because it's never pleasing to me. Never pleasing to me. I just can't. Okay, y'all, so I dropped the link to Jeremy's video. Y'all go run that video up with a whole bunch of likes. Run it up, run it up, run it up. And he's going to give you his thoughts on Ari, Big Ari. And then tonight he's going live at 6:30 for the Love and Marriage Huntsville trailer reaction and the Real Housewives of Atlanta trailer reaction. And then meet me back over here on the channel tonight. I'm gonna say 9:30. Yeah, let's say 9:30 Eastern time, 8:30. Well, wait a minute. Nope. So it's gonna have to be 10:15 Eastern time. And okay, let's do 10:30 Eastern time. So let me go ahead and put that in here. We're gonna do 10:30 Eastern time. 9:30 Central and 7:30 Pacific. Okay. So just so y'all remember, I just put the time slots in the chat. So y'all will remember those time slots to come back for the after party. And the reason why we're doing the after party is because this is the season finale of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We are supposed to be getting Sheba Shuri. So I am definitely ready for it. But y'all head on over to Jeremy's channel and run up his likes. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to me this morning. And I will see y'all back this tonight, honey. I'll see y'all tonight. Thank you for watching. Toodles.